Welcome to Nerd on Nerd with me, Jack Hempstead.
And me, Liam Underwood. Welcome back. Or, if you're a new listener, just welcome. In this episode, you've joined us at a good time, or you've returned at a good time, because we're going to be talking about Train to Busan. But not right now. No, we're talking about catching up with Jack and Liam. What you done, Jack?
This Liam?
Yep.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm tired, Liam.
Should we circle back to you? Would you like that?
No, it's cool. I'll do it. No. I'll do it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I've got it.
I was
I'm
worried,
sleeping.
Jack. I was worried. You seemed a bit out of it.
I went away for a weekend, Liam.
Oh, anywhere glamorous, exciting?
No. Hemel Hempstead.
I went to Hemel Hempstead.
I know you did.
Ooh. We was neighbours.
We were, briefly. I went with my youth group because they had their minicamp weekend where we go and spend 2 and a bit days with them in halls and us trying to run activities for them.
We spoke about this on the podcast before, right?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Back then, did I say it sounded shit?
I mean, you think anything that you don't do is shit, so probably.
I stand by that assessment.
That's fine. Who do you think it's shit for, though?
Everyone involved.
Right, but the thing is, Liam, the kids
Yeah.
choose to go on it.
That's their first mistake.
Okay, so but what I'm saying, Liam, is it can't be that shit if they go on it.
I mean, it's you, like, running activities for children. I can't imagine that being a winning combination.
Why? I'm not even sure what that insult was meant to mean.
Because I know you, Jack.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
Okay, I'm right. Let's just imagine I'm a little baby child, yeah? Little baby boy.
Yeah, paint me the picture of what you think this was.
Okay, I'm a little baby boy, and I'm.
I mean, they're firstly they're like 13 to 16, so.
No, I'm 12 in this scenario.
Well, you're not on there then.
Yep.
Cool. Hey, Mrs. Underwood, can you come and pick up your kid? He's snuck on the van again.
Again, I'm just so eager to go to minicamp with all my friends.
He just loves socialising with everyone so much.
I do. So okay, I'm 13.
Yeah.
That's gonna make it so much harder though, because when I was 13,
What, a year difference?
Yeah, all right. This is the difference. 12-year-old Liam. Oh, gee whiz! I'm really excited to go to minicamp. 13-year-old Liam. Oh, fucking minicamp! I just want to listen to Limp Bizkit and Linkin Park. Oh.
Fair enough. Go on. So paint me this picture. 13-year-old depressed Liam.
No, let's imagine he's still happy with life, right?
All right. Okay. It's a fantasy. You can be whatever you want.
Exactly. It's role playing. 13-year-old Liam. In this scenario, he's a cool guy. People like him.
Fair enough.
He's gone along. He's gone sup to all his friends, and they've responded appropriately.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know what the lingo of the kids is these days.
I don't think they're saying sup that much anymore.
You know, I've sat down on I'm assuming a coach,
Minibus.
a minibus. All right. Here's where disaster first strikes. Little Liam needs a wee. What does he do?
What, you've immediately sat on the minibus?
It's just left the
It's literally just
car
left.
park.
Well, I will tell you how our staff would deal with that. I wasn't on the minibus on the way down, but I would imagine, knowing our staff who were on the minibus, that the response to "I need a wee" after we've just left would be "hold it in."
Right. Already, I would be a bit fuming that I was spoken to in such a way.
Yep, that's fair.
So I go back to my friends, and we'd probably take the piss out of the staff a bit, and we're like, I can't believe what.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, you're right. They would, Liam, because you're the kid that got on the minibus and needed a wee straight away. They would take the mick out of you.
No. So we get there. Do I have
Yeah.
to set up a tent or any bullshit like that?
Nope, not on minicamp.
So it's all done for me.
You're not in tents.
What am I in?
It's a big hall. So,
whoa.
there's a big hall at the back.
This changes everything.
There's a big hall at the back, Liam.
Yeah.
That's like the kids' hall. We usually stay in the front. We only go back there if they're being like too loud, or one of the other kids comes in and goes, "They've stolen all my shit." Then we'll go in the back and be like, "Stop
Liam,
doing whatever you're doing.
give him his shit back."
Yeah, stop stealing. So Liam, let's picture it. The staff have said, "All right, we've done the last activity. You guys can all go in the big hall."
What's
at
the
the back."
activities?
Oh, it was an incredible one, Liam.
Go on.
It was great. You loved it.
But what was it? What did I actually have to do?
all right. So the first activity we did when we got down there was on the Friday night.
Yeah.
3 of us went and put out these sheets of 6 questions scattered throughout the grounds of this place, so including outside.
Yeah.
Then all the kids got given a symbol and a series of numbers on underneath that. So Liam, you would have, let's say, you'd have got an apple on yours, yeah?
Yeah.
And underneath that, there's a bunch of numbers like 1, 5, 4, whatever.
Yeah, I understand how numbers work.
Yep, just clarifying. And then when you go and answer the questions all have a symbol on them as well. So one of them had an apple, one had a car, and one had something else. I can't remember. Yeah. And then what we told them, that was all they got told. There are questions around, you've got that sheet, have fun. Okay. To win the game, they had to come back and give me or the two Dans just three words. There were 3 words they had to get, and that's all we told them.
Right.
And that was the first activity.
So already I'm hating this.
Go on, why?
Because it's the weekend. I want to chill out.
Yeah, and we do that.
I don't want to be running around getting 3 words for no reason.
I mean,
whatsoever.
You're also basically 30.
Not in this scenario.
Jump back to young, happy 13-year-old Liam.
Yeah, he's going, oh boy, who brought a PlayStation? Did anyone bring a PlayStation? No? Oh, this is going to be a long weekend, isn't it?
I don't think you're the kind of... Oh no, to be fair, we've got a kid who is like that.
Does he enjoy it?
Yeah, he loves it.
Bullshit.
No, I swear to you, honestly...
Honestly, it sounds not like how I want to spend a weekend.
That's fine.
And that's a 13-year-old Liam, right? Now as me, Liam, it sounds even worse, Jack, because I'd have to actually sort out these activities.
No,
and make sure
that's the thing, Liam. We do 2 activities a day. 1 on Friday, 2 on Saturday. One of the activities we do on Saturday, Liam, is movie night. Do you know what that is? That's we put on a goddamn movie on a projector.
What movie did you put on?
Star Wars 7.
They've all seen it.
Yeah, and a bunch of them hated it. You know who didn't hate it? Me. I loved it.
Oh, yeah.
We had some of the staff. One of them at the end went, that was really boring. I didn't understand it. And I went, you know what, mate? You can shut the fuck up. That was a great film.
Right, so this is another reason why I'd hate it. Because I'd have, counsellors who are just selfish and only
We're
care
not
about pleasing
counsellors.
themselves.
We're staff.
Whatever you are, staff. Who are just like, oh, as long as I'm having a good time, fuck everyone else.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like that.
Okay, well, let's skip past all that stuff, Liam.
Yep.
And I'll tell you the actual stuff that I did this weekend that I enjoyed.
Okay.
Which was good stuff.
Okay. Which was watching Star Wars Episode 7.
Hell no. It was when the kids had all gone to bed at midnight. That's when the staff bust out all the board games and play until 4 a.m. every night.
Okay.
So we played Cards Against Humanity. A bunch of the staff were horrified at how disgusting I am.
Are you not bored of that game yet? Or is it still if you play it with new people, it's not so bad?
Yeah, exactly. I'm bored of playing it with the people that I've played it with loads.
Yeah.
But I find it interesting to play with someone that you haven't played with before to see where they're, what humour they find funny sort of thing.
Okay, yeah.
I find it interesting when you're playing cards just to be... You're like, usually all my friends would laugh at this horrifyingly offensive joke I've just played.
Yeah.
And then you get someone being like, wow, that's really dark. And you're like, I see. That's where your line is.
Yeah.
But then have you played as well? There's a game called Quiplash and Drawful. Have you seen them?
I've heard of them. I don't think I've played them.
So you set it up on your computer.
Yeah.
And it creates a server on their website.
Okay.
And then you all on your mobile phones connect to it.
Yeah, I've seen people play it on YouTube and stuff. Yeah.
It turns out they're really, really fun. We played a lot of those games.
Okay.
So they're worth... next time I come down, Liam,
yeah.
I might get them on my laptop and bring it down and we can try it. Because they're legitimately fun games.
Sounds like a plan. Is there anything else that you enjoyed?
No.
Okay.
What did you do this weekend, Liam? / week?
Well, I had
2 weeks.
I had the last week off work, so that was delightful.
What did you get up to?
I got up to a lot of stuff, but I can't talk about most of it yet. So keep listening.
Non-disclosure agreement.
Well, give it a few minutes, listeners, and we'll get there. Maybe longer than that, but we'll get there. I went to a castle.
What castle?
Arundel Castle.
Where is that, Liam?
It's in Arundel.
Where is Arundel?
It's close-ish to where I am.
Oh, okay.
But it was a maybe 20-25 minute drive away.
Oh, that's right. That's not too bad.
Yeah, I sent you a message saying next time you're down, we'll take you there because it's the sort of thing that I think you would absolutely love.
Yeah, I like going to castles.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't seem like your kind of thing.
No, I like castles.
Fair enough.
I think they're cool. The thing is, there was people around who obviously worked there or volunteered there or whatever, and they seemed really friendly and really knowledgeable. But I didn't know what the right questions to ask were, so I didn't really speak to many of them. But I kind of wish I had.
Yeah, I mean, surely you can just ask them anything about the castle.
Yeah, okay, but there was a bit where we went in a little church that was on the castle grounds, right?
Uh-huh.
And there was a door in the floor with one of those metal rings.
Yeah, a hatch.
Yeah, and I was really curious what was under there, but then I just didn't feel like it was appropriate to ask.
What?
I don't know, I was nervous because you had to be quiet because you're in a church and Jesus was looking at me And I just felt like maybe I shouldn't ask these questions.
What are you talking? I thought it'd be something. I was like, oh, what question would Liam come up with? I thought it was going to be some sort of disgusting. How many orgies were in this castle, or some weirdness? But no, it's just what's that door? You could have asked that.
I didn't feel like I could. Not under the judgmental eyes of religion.
But then you could have asked when you left. You could have gone, oh, it's just in the church. Saw that hatch. What's that about?
No, because the person to ask was in the church itself.
Yeah, but I'm sure you could have asked anyone.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Kat took a lot of pictures of flowers. It was a fucking nightmare. I spent like an hour just watching her take pictures of flowers.
I mean, that doesn't sound particularly fun.
No. So that's why I want to bring you along, because me and you can run off and like sword fight and shit while she does that.
Ask all the questions about the hidden hatches.
Well, you can buy like plastic swords.
That sounds ideal.
And a shield and a helmet that didn't fit my head.
Oh, my head's a lot bigger than yours.
Yeah, but you know, shields and swords.
Yeah, I'm in. Let's do it.
Cool. But yeah, I found it really interesting going around the castle and being like, wow, like however many 100 years ago, like there was a bit where there was a little hole and people used to poo down it, and it would like build up outside the castle. And I was like, can you imagine, like several hundred years ago, someone would have been pooing down that?
Yeah.
It just baffles me.
Fair enough. I mean, that's understandable. How long did you stay there for?
We were there for about 3 hours.
Oh, that's right. That's pretty good.
Yeah, like went around the keep. We saw the bedrooms and stuff. That wasn't that great, to be honest. But there was just so much cool shit.
Yeah.
Like suits of armour, like weaponry, chairs that you weren't allowed to sit on.
It's so cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I did that. That was
Yeah.
a fun little day out, nice weather, and we had an Italian meal there. Well, like in Arundel, not at the castle.
Yeah, because like in fitting with the medieval style, you went for Italian
well, the
cuisine.
thing is, the castle did provide food, but like we walked past it and it smelled like a school canteen.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Like
No, so
attractions like that.
yeah, but we thought let's just skip it and go to an actual restaurant.
Yep, fair enough.
So yeah, next time you're down, we'll definitely do it with you because you're. I was saying to Kat, like Jack's little eyes would light up looking at some of this stuff.
I have one question then.
Yeah.
Because I love castles, Liam,
Okay.
but I don't love what are they called? There's a name for a castle that was built to like not as a defensive structure. Does this one? When you look at the windows, Liam, picture the windows in this castle.
Yeah.
Did they have arrow slit windows or big glass windows?
Arrow slit windows.
I'm fully on board.
Yeah, I thought you might be. So yeah, I did that, and then this weekend, because I'm going on a skiing holiday next year,
Ooh.
and because I haven't skied in maybe like 10 years,
Yep.
and Kat has never skied before in her life, we went and did a couple of lessons at a indoor ski slope in Hemel Hempstead, where you were.
That's where I was, Liam.
Yeah.
We were neighbours.
I was surprised at how quickly I sort of took back to it.
Yeah. Did you manage to remember everything?
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not a very good skier, but I know how to get down the mountain and have fun doing it, and that's all that really matters.
Fair enough.
Kat, you know, it was her first time, so she didn't get to do too much. I think she wants to go back and get a little bit better. I think it was quite a small little slope. Like I'm used to actually skiing on a mountain where you get like a gondola to the top, and then it will take you a good like 20 minutes to 30 minutes to ski down.
Yeah.
This you're down in like 20 seconds.
Okay. What were you expecting, Liam?
Just a little bit bigger. So basically, the way I ski...
So you're not saying, oh, I wanted something that I could do like a 10-minute ride down.
No,
you're just saying slightly bigger than 20. That's fair enough.
Yeah, like the way I ski is I ski quite fast because... Okay, here's the thing, Jack. The instructor, first off, was fucking useless. Oh,
Cool.
let me just... Bear with me. Right, here's the thing about the instructor, Jack. We start off on this little baby slope next to like the slightly bigger slope, okay?
Yep.
And he goes, do some snowplows down. I haven't done a snowplow since like my first ever time skiing, and I've been skiing like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
So I didn't really remember what I was doing. And again, this was like my first time on a slope in 10 years. So I was sort of like trying to do it, but it just didn't feel natural. And I realised it's because I'd been taught how to stop doing that to start doing like the next level, which is parallel skiing.
Yeah, so you're used to skiing properly.
Yeah,
You were
so trying to snowplow just wasn't working.
Got you.
And I noticed that I was lifting my inside leg to kind of help with turning. And he had a go at me. He was like, why are you lifting your inside leg? Has someone told you to do that? And I was like, no, I don't know why. It's what I guess I did 10 years ago. So it's just like habit or something. And he had a go at me about it. And then, I swear to you, we go onto the big slope. The first turn he does, he lifts his inside leg
Really?
I was like, why were you telling me not to do it when, that was the first thing he did? I was fucking livid.
Did you say to him?
I was tempted to. I mean, I couldn't be asked with the drama.
You could have said to him, like, oh, I noticed that you're doing the inside leg lift thing.
Yeah, okay, you could say that. I can't say things like that because my voice is too dry. It would sound aggressive.
Sure.
Like, I can't do the polite, like, oh, why did you do that?
You definitely don't put laughs in it. Yeah, that was weird.
Like, why did you lift your inside leg? You told me not to.
Well, that was aggressive.
Well, yeah, I was feeling very
Try
aggressive.
and say it unaggressively, Liam.
Why did you lift your inside leg?
Yeah, fair enough. You couldn't do it. Fair enough.
No. So that annoyed me. But yeah, the thing is, I tried doing what he was telling everyone else to do, which was go really slow. I hit a clump of snow, and it's the only time I nearly fell over. Didn't fall over in the whole 2-hour lesson, I'd like to point out. It's the only time I nearly fell over. Then I realised, wait a second, this is why I ski fast, because you hit a clump of snow like that, you just slide right through it. So
okay. I have one question. This isn't me being like, oh, Liam. I genuinely have a question.
Yeah.
So why were you doing like the beginner lessons? Was it because you were like, I need a refresher?
Yeah. So there was 5 levels of lessons. Okay.
Okay.
And there was a level 4 and a level 5, and the thing that it said about level 5 was you're confident with using a button lift, and I've never used one before.
Right.
So I was like, I don't want to jump into level 5, and they're like, the first thing we do is use a button lift, and you've just said you're confident in doing it when I've never done it before. Yeah. It was all about this fucking button lift. That was the only thing that was putting me off. And it was a piece of piss. I got on with it and it was fine. But because I'd never done it, and again, it had been 10 years, so I didn't know how much would come back to me.
Yeah.
So I was like, play it safe, go a level down. But yeah, I was in the wrong level for sure.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, that's good. That means if you did go back, you'd know to go higher.
Yeah, and once you've passed like level 5, you can then just go to the slope whenever you want and just do what you want on it, essentially.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm really excited now for my holiday, because before I was a little bit like apprehensive, because again, it's been so long. But now that I know that it's come back to me and I enjoy it still, I'm really excited.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That sounds like it was. Maybe the actual lesson itself wasn't great, but it's good that you're feeling confident, Liam.
Yeah, and it was mostly because the instructor was... Like, here's how bad the instructor was. On the little baby slope, the first time we went down, someone fell at the top. He didn't notice and just left them up there. And I think they were up there for a good, 10, 15 minutes.
Is it hard to... I've never skied. Is it hard to get back up when you fall down, then?
It depends.
So because the person didn't know how to get up, they got stuck sort of thing?
Yeah.
Got you.
Exactly. Okay. Like you can do it. It's knowing what you're meant to do is the thing, and having the confidence. Like at one point, I was facing the wrong way, and he was like, "Here's how you turn around." And he showed me this way, and I tried to do it, and it just wasn't working for me. So I just did it my way, and he went, "Oh, or you could do it that way," and I just said whatever works, and I don't think he liked that.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I wasn't trying to be like a little shit. But
you were being
I got to a point where he just pissed me off because he was like... We had a 15-minute lesson on how to use poles.
Fair enough.
This isn't like how to use poles when you're skiing down a slope. It's like how do you use poles when you're on a flat bit. It's pretty fucking obvious. Just do what comes natural.
Yeah, I don't know how to ski, Liam, so I don't know how hard these things are.
I actually think you'd enjoy it.
I don't know if I would. I've done mountain boarding.
Okay, that... The thing with that sounds like there's a lot of danger to it, and that's kind of scary.
Yeah. Is there not a lot of danger with skiing?
There is some danger, but with skiing, if you fall, you're on snow, it doesn't really hurt a lot.
I'm scared that my legs will go 2 different ways and I'll snap in half.
Why would that happen?
If I angle my skis out too much.
Why would you do that?
Accidentally.
Just don't.
See, that's the kind of bullshit that I don't like, Liam.
What, just not skiing wrong?
Well, what happens if it does happen? Just don't do it.
Fall backwards, or fall on your side if it does happen.
What if they keep on going?
They won't.
What if they snap off and go down the hill and then I ain't got no legs?
So, I mean, that could happen with your skis, but with your legs, it might be harder.
I might have weak shins. We don't know this, Liam.
So that was my catching up with.
Well, it sounds like you had a good week off.
Yeah, it was very relaxed and chilled.
I do like. When did you go to the castle? Was that last weekend?
Wednesday.
Oh, okay, so that was in the week. All right.
Yeah. Why?
I thought I'd assumed it was the weekend before, so I was just picturing you being like, I've had a week off and I've done 2 things on the weekend.
No, because the weekend before was Easter, wasn't it? So that was just like proper chill time.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, so having a 4-day weekend was nice, and then having a week off after it was even nicer.
Yeah, true. That sounds nice.
And then going back to work today was shit.
Yeah, I've got that tomorrow.
Yeah. When am I seeing you next?
I don't know.
Because I think there's a bank holiday that's coming up like real soon.
Is there one next week?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can come down this weekend
Okay.
because I'm seeing my grandparents on Saturday.
Well, you could bring them.
What?
We could take them
Maybe
to
not.
Arundel Castle. They'd fucking love it.
No, I think they've planned an evening meal.
Oh, that's not as castle-y.
It's not. There will be a distinct lack of castles.
Yeah, I like the idea now that you're like, could be seeing a castle, but instead, sat
Oh, I know.
here
She
doing a
brought me
meal.
somewhere without a castle. Fantastic.
And then you just order mashed potatoes so you can carve your own castle. Well, I hope you have a good time with them and tell them I say hi. And
I won't. I won't tell them that you said hi. I'll have a good time with them.
why wouldn't you tell them I said hi?
Because they don't know you, Liam.
Oh, they must have heard about me by now.
Oh, probably not.
Did they not listen?
I don't think so.
I think they'd enjoy it.